Trying to hear what I'm churching to y'all, but adversity is the first on my jaw, like a shell to a shot, and it's first on y'all. I mean when I say it and hurt when I'm wrong, from a search to a thorn, what's emerging and calm.
Oh, man. What's wrong with me?
Man.
I don't know what's wrong with me.
I don't know either, man. We live on Back Streets with your girl Cole, man. We got the homie, man. I told you he was coming way from the shop, man. Came through and one of the first stops he made and came through and fuck with us. So, man, I appreciate you, man. For motherfuckers who don't know, who just tuning in, let the streets know who you is, where you're from, and what you got coming.
I'm Noski motherfucking bad news. But no, I'm Noski. From Chicago, Illinois, all around the state there. Well, motherfucker already know what it is.
Okay.
You gonna hear about it, you will find out I'm Ken, somebody you fucking know. Yeah.
Okay. Talk about the name.
Noski shit. That's my son. My son actually his uncle gave him that nickname and I just took it like.
You just took, so you done took his shit.
I done took it. Like, man, let me just get that because it meant something to me. You feel
Okay,
me?
I feel it.
So I had grabbed it and just I want to change it. Everybody like, bro, that's my name. Bro.
So what was it originally? What was your original rap name?
Noski.
No, okay.
I like that. I had as soon as I heard it, I'm like, man, that shit dope. They like, man, Noski on it? Oh, Noski.
Okay.
That's cool. You feel
I feel it. Talk about the project you got at Noski World, man. I've been bumping it. I've been letting the people hear a few songs on it. My favorite, like I told you earlier, was My God. But talk about the project a little bit if you don't mind.
All right, so June 1st, my B-Day. Well, next week.
Okay.
Next Saturday, if I'm not mistaken, I'm dropping Noski World. The mixtape. I dropped two weeks ago or so. I dropped singles, which is just some little tracks that did real good when I dropped them. So I just, put them out as singles. But I'm gonna drop June 1st. It's gonna be Noski World, and that's gonna be a indention to the game for me. Y'all gonna hear a lot of different vibes. It's not gonna be all drill, all turn up. It's not gonna be no certain type of one music. I made music for the J. Cole fans.
Okay.
I made music for the people that want to just turn up. I made music for the girls that want to go shake their ass in the club. Like, it's everything on there. It's a mixture. It's Noski World. It's just everything I can think of that I compiled into one thing, and I just ran with it.
What was your favorite song to record off the project, if you got a favorite?
Oh my God.
So my favorite, and that's your favorite. Talk about the track a little bit and why was your favorite track.
My God was I heard the beat kind of like Dysfunction. I got a track called Dysfunction. It was kind of the same way. It spoke to me, The beat already had lyrics to me, So what I did was I just manifested all of it on a sheet of paper. Okay, let me hear. I'm gonna write down exactly what I heard from what the beat said to me because that's how I write my songs. So I don't just hear a beat and throw words. I actually want to catch the vibe of that song. Every song got a vibe. Every song is intended to have a certain wave. You know what I'm saying?
I feel it.
That's why a lot of people can't grasp what's a good song and what's a bad song. Because it's so many different types of songs, but they all the same songs. You feel me? So
I feel it.
It's just like going in the lineup and everybody look the same. You know,
I feel it.
You know what I'm saying? It's the same.
I feel it. If somebody that likes myself from out of town and was to go to Chicago, where would you take them to eat it?
To eat in Chicago?
Where would you take us if we was going to Chicago? What
Tourists.
Okay, what they got?
Tourists. Hoagie, steak sandwiches. We'll go mellow out on that with some babas. I'll take out some babas.
Okay. Talk about what it was like growing up, like the different experience, like being from Chicago, like your upbringing. Talk a little bit about that if you don't mind.
All right. So my life, my childhood was more of it was what I made it. You know what I'm saying? Like I had to do a lot for myself. A lot got done for me too. But in a sense, as a child, I think I was made to grow up a little earlier than I was supposed to.
Okay.
And that put a lot of fight in me. You feel me? But I just stayed south side, east side, west side, I went from 113th and Low to 83rd and Drexel to 90th and Dauphine.
Damn, so you been...
I moved around. I stayed on Cottage,
Okay.
95th and Greenwood. I used to live over there with some people that I know, everything played out a certain way. And I wind up just bumping into a lot of people that had stories, you know what I'm saying? And at the time that I was hearing everybody's stories, I had my own stories going on. And we and my cousin was sitting in the house one day. I'm like, man, we need to start rapping. I'm playing some Chief Keef or something, I think, and I'm just listening to it. Like, man, let's start rapping.
Okay.
Like, everybody, and a lot of people don't know this about me. I always been a good writer. I always was good at literature. You feel me? I feel everything else but my papers. You know what I'm saying? I used to have my teachers writing on my papers like, "Oh my God, like I would love to hear more from you. Keep going." You know, so. Yo, at the end of the day, my live busting. Shout out to everybody on my live too.
Shout out to everybody on the live. Tell them to tap in with Backstreets with Cole. Backstreets with Cole, man. Tap in. We live in H-Town, man. For those of you that don't know, man, being that you from the Chicago, being that you from the shot, excuse me. If I was to tell you to like name your Mount Rushmore of hip hop, would you be able to name out of Chicago artists?
Yeah. You
Okay.
talking about like old school artists?
I mean, it'll be yours.
Well, man, I'll say Twista.
Twista, who else?
Twista.
You get 4 on now.
I say Common.
Oh, okay.
You could give me some Common. I'll take.
Yeah, I got some heavy hitters.
Give me
2 from the new generation.
R. Kelly too.
Okay.
I'll take R. Kelly.
So you didn't mute him when all that shit was going on?
Nah.
Okay.
Like at the end of the day, that was what I grew up listening to. I was
Right.
young, though. I was 92.
Right. Okay. I feel that.
Man.
I feel that.
Sex tape, you feel? I don't know what that is.
Yeah.
But then I got my last one. A lot of people gonna be like, yeah, he crazy, but I actually really fuck with Spenzo.
Okay. Why you say people gonna
So
be
I
like?
should drop music because I don't want nobody to lose interest in me.
Right.
Even if they don't like the song,
Exactly.
like he tried or he dropped something else.
Okay.
He keep dropping stuff. You feel?
Okay. Any advice that you can give to an artist that's just starting over, getting back they start in the rap game? Any advice?
Go hard. Full throttle. Don't let up. Man, look, if you gotta think about it, do it.
Exactly.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, when you don't think, that's when everything goes sour. That's when you start getting people that want to use you for this and just want to ask you, do me a verse or how much, like, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you be sitting back like, man, you just weren't even tuned in to me. You weren't even just listening to me until you seen like 30 people want to comment on my stuff. Now you want to come say what's up or try to, you know. And a lot of people did me like that. Right now, I had hit like 3-4 people that I've been knowing I had really rocked with when I was rapping, you know. And at the end of the day, I felt like when I got back, like, I ain't saying you supposed to welcome me with open arms, but you supposed to like acknowledge that I'm saying what's up to you. You ain't gotta fuck the music, bro.
Right.
You don't gotta say nothing to me about my music, bro. Just acknowledge that I'm acknowledging you, bro. I'm giving you respect as a man. Like, what's up, bro? We ain't never had no bad blood, so what's the problem?
Man, I feel that, man. Only on Backstreet, man. As an artist, man, what made you say, shit, I'm gonna get in my car, my vehicle, whatever you drive in and say, come to Houston and fucking just network? You ain't got no shows down here. You just came out here and said, I'm going to network. You from fucking a million miles away. Mm-hmm. What made you do that? You traveled 3 states to get here like you told me on camera. What made you say, I'm going to do that, being that artists don't do that?
Well, I'm not scared. I guess you could say like it was a challenge, so I took it, you know.
What was the challenge?
Some opportunities came my way. Well, it's either you gonna say yeah or you gonna say no. So I said yeah, and that's why I'm out here right now, you know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, I just felt like the hardest part is not coming and thinking about what could have happened or who you could have bumped into.
Man, talk that shit, man. Tell these people, man. Say that again.
I'm familiar with seeing people's faces, and I don't remember your face. If I seen your face and I see you big on the screen, I'm like, nah, I just seen that nigga last week. You know what I'm saying? Because I pay attention. It's not always about what that person look like or what that person doing or what they got. You gotta pay attention to what they know. You know what I'm saying? I'm worried about what you know. I don't care about what you got. None of that. That don't do nothing for me. This is a powerful thing. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. I feel that, man. What you got coming 2019 and 2020?
I'm gonna do. I got 2 more mixtapes I'm gonna do. I'm gonna drop another one end of June.
Okay.
It's gonna be Noski and Friends.
So that's gonna be with features and all that. Okay.
It's gonna be any song that you hear on Noski World without a second verse. It's gonna have a second verse, and it's just gonna be a cold feature. Though.
Okay, damn, that's dope. Okay, and what else you say you was dropping?
And I got a couple videos. I'm gonna drop. I'm dropping Facts. I'm dropping Facts next week. when the tape come out, I'm gonna drop a video and my tape the same day.
Okay.
You know, and try to. It's all about being consecutive. I'm gonna keep grinding. I always drop songs. Like I can play you stuff that ain't